So today we're going to be talking about, drumroll please, 16. So what did they change about this character, right? Jump light now lasts forever. 16 was the only character whose jump light lasts for like 10 frames in the air. For some reason, I don't know why. Now it lasts even longer. So you could just jab a super dash, no problem. Made his command grabs faster, right? Increased the stun time on shockwave portion of the grounded version. Adjusted knockback on hit for the shockwave portion of the grounded version. Sped up the mid-air version startup. Hell's flash, light medium, increased block stun. Mirrored attacks, so level 1, level 3. Hell's flash, heavy unique, reduces the delay for the grounded version. Hell flash, maximum alpha, increased distance, move during the move. Last resort, attack now hits and combos. Adjusted the move's damage and combos. So yeah, command grab buffs, because he's literally a command grab character, right? I guess you could combo as level 3 now. That's what it looks like. It's pretty cool. Reduced delay for the grounded version, just made him faster, right? Just frame data buffs for the most part. That's what it looks like, right? He already had some pretty good grounded command grab that avoided, you know, projectiles and just things like that. It just made him a more heavy or more reliant on his command grabs, which is fine. All right, so let's talk about 16's frame data. So jab, -4, right? 7 frame startup. You know, a little slower than other jabs, but like this button is crazy. It's probably one of the furthest lights in the game. Crouching light, also probably one of the furthest lights in the game. You know, so good poke buttons. You know, it's a little slower than your traditional low light by 1 frame, but not too bad. Then auto combo, -10. You be very careful. Mediums are alright. Stand medium. You know, great for stagger pressure, right? Reset it there. 5H, you know, it's invincible to, well, it has armor, I should say, sorry. There's armor to this move, so non-projectiles. There we go. Yeah, so I don't know how many hits of armor he has. Ah! Yeah, okay, so he still has a ton. I don't think it's infinite. I do think you run out, but I could be wrong. That's pretty funny. And then 2H. 2H is pretty good because it makes you airborne, and it also gives you float properties, right? You don't really have landing recovery. You know, it's like kind of like old Gogeta. You get 2H. I don't know if you can get mix off of this, right? I'm not a 16 master. So you might be able to, I just got a cross up there, huh? Dude, this is so weird. He's so floaty now. This was a change, I think, in the last patch. But yeah, so I believe you can get mix off of this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's pretty good. You could float, command grab out, right? You could double jump, things like that, you know. So yeah, very good to use. If they're on the ground, they're in the air, right? You know, it makes it harder to punish because he 2Hs and he moves forward, right? Yeah, so pretty good move, regardless if it's blocked or not. You do have actions after, you know, immediately command grab just to get out, right? You could choose which command grab you want to do, fly over them, things like that. So great button, you know, one of the better ones in the game. All right, so now 16's Ki Blast, you know, pretty interesting because they kind of track, right? They don't have the strongest tracking, but they still track, which is good nonetheless, right? You do have 2 that you can throw out, so you can stagger. You can choose to only throw 1 out, right, to bait your opponent into a 2H, things like that. Up close, you know, -10, but you can throw 2 to space yourself. Just be ready for the super dash to 2H shit. All right, so here's the jump jab, right? That lasts, I don't know, man. Like, brother, mind you, this is a 8 frame normal, right? 16 frames. So it's like 18 frames or something that it lasts. Oh my lord, that was 20 frames. Wow. So yeah, you know, your opponent just super dashes at you. You just hit the button, right? You just hit the button, and then you call it a day. Oh, that's funny. And then jump medium is your cross up button, right? Very good button to go to. You don't typically use jump H because it's not your traditional jump H. It does stall your momentum, moves you forward, things like that. So you can't like jump MH, you know? You don't get anything from it. It just leaves you very vulnerable. You can cancel short, but now you put yourself in a weird spot, so you typically don't want to do that. And key blast in the air, same thing, right? They track things like that. You do have air command grabs, so if they do command grab you in the air, or I'm sorry, if they do super dash you while you're in the air, you do have an answer. So yeah, very annoying character to deal with if your opponent knows how to use all their resources. Alright, now let's talk about 16 specials. Okay, we talked about the normals, you already know. So you have ground command grab. They actually made this one frame faster, haha, funny number 16, which I don't know if the 16 players like it now. I know some 16 players were like, hey, we don't like this because they changed our command grab timing, you know? There's like some auto time stuff, I think. Maybe, I could be wrong. But yeah, they made that one frame faster the last patch. Light command grab, right? Very good, very fast. You know, frame 4, anti-air invincible. Is my dog crying? She's probably dreaming. Alright, so very good, right? There's no invincibility on this one. The medium and the heavy version do have projectile invincibility. I don't know if the medium one has assist invincibility, so let's find out. It does. Okay, I just had to make sure, right, that it has invincibility. So yeah, so again, great to use when you're fighting super annoying characters like Baby, right, Furious. They just put a bunch of stuff on the screen, you know. Gets through assists, right? You get the grab, you get a full combo. You know, obviously you want to use the heavy version. And you can't super dash this, can you? No. You can special tag, but do you want to, you know, burn that resource, right? As opposed to EX where you get the combo. Alright. Then you have the other command grabs, like I said, the anti-air ones. Ooh! Yo, Spag, thanks for the sub. All great uses, right? They also are used for movement options, regardless if it's in the air or on the ground. You're a literal moving hitbox. But the thing is, if you use the frontward command and grab, you're not invincible to jump attacks. So again, just remember your options. What are you looking for? What are you trying to do? If you're just trying to get out of the corner, heavy command grab. Look how far you go, right? And then you still have your actions afterwards, as long as you're high enough. You know, oh, you wanna grab somebody above you? No, hit them with the command grab, right? You can also use it for mix, depending on where and when you land it, right? Let's say you command grab, call an assist, and yeah, this isn't a guide, but it's a little tip. You command grab, call your assist to cover yourself, right? Let's say they safe jump you, or it ends up being a safe jump. Now you got mix, you know? Now you have a potential mix opportunity, a mix opportunity, if you will. You know, like the wine mixers, as some would say, because, you know, 16 players are obviously fancy connoisseurs. Alright, moving on. Those are the command grabs. Great. Now, we have Hell Heat. I was going to say Hell Splash, but it's super. So there's two different versions. The quarter circle back one, which is +8. The quarter circle forward one, which is -1. Now, the reason this is plus is it is slower, and I believe you can combo off of it on hit. Yeah. Quarter circle forward one, not so much. Now, here's the thing about it, right? Even if your opponent reflects this, you're still +2. Right? It's still your turn. You know, depending on when they reflect, right, is how much of your turn it is. This move, man, it's so good, right? I don't know how I got that +2. And then the quarter circle forward one, of course, is negative, right? But you're not punishable. You're -4. So mix between the two, right? The slower one, that makes you plus, so you can combo off of on hit. And you're plus on reflect. And then the faster one to catch them, you know, trying to mash on you or something like that. A nice little tidbit. The quarter circle back version of this move does hit you off the ground. So keep that in mind. What situations can you set this up for? I don't know. How do you convert off of this? Outside of super? I don't know. I'm just here to tell you you can combo it off the ground. Alright? Just remember that. Alright, now that we've gone through the normals and the specials, you know, kind of talked about, you know, block strings and pressure a little bit earlier, right? Just kind of showing the frame data. But a lot of it is going to revolve around your jabs, right? Because, I mean, look at these buttons. They go crazy. Okay. Hell Heat, switching between the plus and the -1 to try to catch your opponent mashing. Do be warned, though, that the quarter circle forward one, you cannot convert by yourself. You are only +1, but you are plus, so that's what is important. Okay. Obviously, mixing in the 2 H's and assists, you know, going for delayed air dashes, things like that. And again, remember, it does give you float, so you should be able to float behind them. Maybe not with Cell's tall ass. No, damn, really? You can't float behind them. That sucks. Oh, I lied. But, you know, it's very assist dependent. Yeah, just practice for your assist, see what works for you, right? And of course, key blast to space yourself. Command grab is amazing. You know, you don't get too much off of it. You do get super O level free swing. You get something decent off of it, right? You do get continued pressure though. Just air dash, medium, I believe, covers most options. And you can react to delay tech and things like that. So yeah, mix with your jabs. Obviously 5M is good. Delay command grab is good. Or you delay the hell heat, the slower the fast one, things like that. You know, like command grab into the mix up. You can 2H into the mix up. A lot of options here to keep your opponent guessing on your pressure and what you're gonna do. And then of course you have over reliable 6-7 Dragon Rush. I just realized I totally forgot to talk about 16's position. I would think point or mid, because he does have very good assists, right? Usually I do this at the end of the video, but just to show, right? Hell Seed is okay, but this is your moneymaker. Hell Impact. It's two separate key blasts. This is very annoying to deal with. Well, but you can just super dash it now, son. You're gonna get punched in your mouth, and then you're gonna explode, right? It just gives you so much neutral control and opportunity to just do what you want. Yeah, I think they track a little bit, but it's not like he's on point. Yeah, they track a little bit, but it's not like when he's on point, which I think has a little bit better tracking. I could be wrong. Again, not a 16 master. But yeah, B is going to be your go-to, right? He's great if he's mid. His anger comeback factor is okay, but with his changes, he does work better as a point or mid character, I should say. Mid would probably be his best, just due to the fact that he doesn't have to care about assists, right? You could M command grab through things, and then you can call your assist if you can convert off of no. You can special tag. Special tag is always a thing. You know, decent damage, knockdown, things like that. You could put him anchor. Someone's in chat is asking, right? Because he does have a fast command grab, you know, armor, things like that. But I think, and again, I could be wrong, just the fact that he can skip neutral, right? And doesn't need to spend a meter if he can special tag or call an assist that does give him a conversion like that. It's stronger than him just being by himself. Yeah, he has solo plus frames, but everything's just accentuated with the team behind him. And you also have assist to cover your command grabs, right? To give you better mix than just striker throw, you know? Because this is one of the few characters that can just command grab out of pressure into an assist and then attempt to mix it, right? Without having landing recovery. They've taken this away from a lot of characters. They put, what, 7 frames of landing recovery, but 16 looks like he only has 3, which does give you mix. So, I think mid. Some people are going to say anchor. Maybe someone will say point. But again, you know, it's whatever you're most comfortable with. Alright, so cool, neat little tidbit about 16. He doesn't have a 6-frame button, except EX command grab, right? Because there is the initial ground hit if they're close enough. So he does have a ground hit that launches them up. Now, in a clash situation, I'll do it on this side so you can see better. You know, you can't jab, right? You're too slow. So your option is just block, you know, and you could risk a reflect. Or you can command grab here, take the trade, and then combo into 5H, right? It is a trade that will always favor, well, I would say always favor 16 because they could, you know, do a reversal, right, or things like that if they go for the super hard read. But it's good to know when you find yourself, you know, blocking a 6M, and instead of feeling helpless, you now have this option of command grab, and then you get the trade. Pretty funny, you know. Sometimes you just want to block the 6M, right? Oh. But you get what I'm saying here. It's very good to know, very useful. That's why you have to be very careful against this character when you hit your 6M, or they block it. Alright, all that we have left are his supers and the assists, right? Level 3 is pretty good. It's a command grab super. The unfortunate thing is they can jump it, you know, and you will get punished. Unlike Beerus, who has what, like 20 frames of recovery, you're around 40. I think the HS one goes for now. Then you have, I thought you could make this go further. I know they did buff how far it goes out though. It used to not go this far. But regardless, it does give you hard knockdown. It does give you pretty decent mix because they are pretty close to you, right? 28. You can opt to overhead, low. Go for a command grab again, right? Plethora of options. You can, if they respect you, cross up medium, things like that. He can do his house impact, right? Both in the air and the ground. The cool thing is this does give you a sliding knockdown. So if you have, none of these characters have a fast super, but if you have a fast super, you can DHC in, and then you get the knockdown, and you get favorable pressure. And then finally, his other level 3, self-destruct, dude. It is an insta kill if you land it raw. You do have 1 health left. You're not gonna land this outside of a stroke of luck, but damn, will it be funny when you land it. And you can combo into it. I don't know if any of these characters can do it. I think maybe, probably see assist, huh? Oh yeah, a little later. It's not gonna do as much damage though, but you do lose all your health. So unless you're gonna kill with it, I wouldn't recommend doing it, right? 3,500 damage, you know, you have a C assist, you can combo into it, and you need to kill, go for it. And remember, once you use it, you can't use it again. It is a one-time only use move. Finally, assist. We talked about this a little bit earlier. You know, I already talked about how B is the best one. Hell's Impact used to be way better, but it got nerfed a long time ago. Hell Heat, sorry. Hell Impact is the B assist. This is his best assist. It gives you, it's basically 2 assists. It's basically a C assist and a B assist, right? With regular recovery. Yes, they can super dash it, but you know, are you gonna super dash when your opponent is this close to you? Even if you reflect, right? There's still the second one coming. And then finally, C assist. You know, I believe. No, I don't think this has armor. Wouldn't it be funny though? I could have sworn it had armor, but I guess I'm wrong. But regardless, it's okay. It does give you mix, but it doesn't check in the air. And that's pretty much it. I think 16 is pretty good overall. He does have ways to ignore the current meta neutral of the game, or just random bullshit go. You know, he does struggle a little bit for meter gain, not as much as he used to, but it's still apparent. But he does have options. He does have tools, and he can snipe super dashes very easily without, there's basically no skill check. The only skill check is if you hit the button fast enough. There is no timing to snipe super dashes, which we all know are very strong in this game. He does have armor on his moves, great command grab, just a great presence on the screen, because at any moment he could command grab you from full screen, get a full combo. Even in the air, right? It doesn't go full screen, but it goes about, I would say like 70% roughly, something like that. Maybe a little bit more. Fun character. Recommend to play around with. And, yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Let me know who you want me to talk about. Bye!